detach it?
Let's do this.
Alright. So how heavy is this load exactly? Oh wow. Cargo itself is 119,000 pounds. We're gonna take this to Newport Vena Forest Products. Alright, let's see what we got. I think this is my first time transporting something this heavy actually. You want to see what it looks like? That's what we're taking right now. Wow, it's rare to not get out of first gear yet, but this thing is something else. 119,000 pound load. Alright, we got out of there safely. Just need to get this to our destination now.
Turn right.
Alright, nobody's coming. Uh-oh, can I hit that stop sign? I had no choice with that one.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Wow, this thing is really heavy. The truck is never struggled like this before. Again, this load is 119,000 pounds. I think the highest I've done before is about 80 pounds or 90 pounds. So it's making quite a difference. We're going straight or freeway? It's like freeway. Alright, got it. Look at this load, wow. Wow, this is a monster. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't know I had a comment. Well, I started playing the game like 3 weeks ago, and I was just wonder how do you unlock Oregon and Washington and do what do I? Okay, Oregon and Washington, you don't really need anything special to unlock it. However, you have to pay separately for the expansion packs. If you purchase those already, you have to drive up there to actually start getting jobs from that area. That kind of confused me in the beginning too. When I first purchased Washington and Oregon and even this heavy machinery package, I didn't see anything on my screen until I actually started driving out to Washington and Oregon, and from there you'll be able to see it. Hopefully that answered your question. Yeah, I bet you're having a blast if you started playing 3 weeks ago. When I first started playing this game, I played for hours and hours every day, and I pretty much still do. Again, maybe not as much as I used to, but I still play at least, I think, an hour a day. It gets a little bit more fun once you start hiring drivers, and initially when you first hire your drivers, you're gonna have to take out a loan to buy them trucks and buy a garage, but once you do that and pay back your loan, you'll consistently keep getting an income from that, so I definitely recommend that. But yeah, back to your main question, just buy the expansion pack. I actually bought a bundle. I don't know if it's still on sale. When I bought mine, they had Washington, Oregon, and heavy machinery all bundled together. It wasn't that much. I think it was like $18 or $20 if I'm correct. It might have even been less than that. I honestly don't remember how much it was. I am currently driving a Peterbilt. Again, 2,050 pounds of torque, 600 horsepower. I've never had my truck struggle this bad. Again, this is my first time carrying a load this heavy. This is a 120,000 pound cargo. Again, up to now, my heaviest load was 80,000 pounds, and with that, I didn't feel this weight that I'm feeling now. I guess that 40,000 pounds makes a huge difference. I mean, of course it does, but yeah, even in the game, it makes a huge difference. We have 206 miles left to our destination with this one. In-game time is 3 hours and 41 minutes. I'm not sure. I think normally that would take me about 15 minutes, but with this load it might take a little bit longer. Yikes, looks like this load might even tip over. I'm gonna have to slow down on my turns.
Keep left.
Okay. Okay, my setup. Alright, I'm basically using a TMX Pro. No, I don't think anything's wrong with the Logitech setup. I think most people have that. A lot of people have that over the Thrustmaster. The only reason I went with the Thrustmaster is because even though it's a little pricier, the feel of the steering wheel is just completely different. A lot more force feedback, a lot more realistic. I mean, of course, you can change the levels on the force feedback, number one. And number two, the pedals that the TMX Pro kit comes with are far more superior. The only bad side is you do have to buy the T8HA shifter separately, which costs another $140 or so. Honestly, when trying out the Logitech, I didn't mind the Logitech shifter that much. However, the steering wheel, there was a big difference. I love the quality of my TMX Pro. Even especially the paddles. The paddles on this steering wheel, it rivals most actual cars. That's how well they built this one. But I'm sure both are just as good. Although the pedals are better on the Thrustmaster setup, they both move around, honestly. The Logitech move around quite a bit. So does the TMX Pro one. So I normally tend to have it right in front of the wall. That way it doesn't move around. But yeah, I've had that issue with both setups. Okay, I'm actually having that same issue right now. Even though I have been playing this game for a while, I consider myself fairly new to this game. I honestly didn't even know about Truckers MP until not too long ago. And I have not actually ran with a convoy yet. However, after some research earlier in the day today, it looks like we have to wait for Truckers MP to fix this update issue, since our game itself has been updated on Steam. We have to wait for Truckers MP to come out with a version that'll run it. I think on the older versions you were able to go into properties of Steam and run a beta version or run a lower version of the game, so it'll work with Truckers MP. But I haven't been able to get mine to work. That's why I'm playing the local version of the game right now with the artificial cars and not with actual other truckers. There are other people that are still playing Truckers MP online right now on Twitch. I'm not sure how they did it. I'm guessing they have their game set up so that it doesn't update automatically, and I'm probably going to do the same as soon as they fix the issue this time also. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Keep right.
You know, honestly, it's been a while since I played the local version. Once I started playing Truckers MP, that's all I played daily. Today's the second day that I played the local version. And, you know, it's not that bad. Hasn't been, a couple weeks at least since I tried the local version, and you know, there's some differences, like, you know, being able to go past speed limit and not worrying about artificial cars running into you and you getting fined for that, stuff like that. But you know, it's not that bad even without Trucker MP, although I am eagerly waiting for the update to come out. See, 80 miles left to our destination. We should get there in a couple of minutes then. Salem.
Keep left.
Okay, this question actually gets asked me quite a few times, quite a bit. When it comes to the streaming setup, you really have two choices. You need to build one really good computer that can handle all this load of running a high what's the proper word? Running a game that's GPU hungry and at the same time being able to stream it. Or you can have two separate setups where you have one decent computer that can run the game the way you want, and then you have another computer with a capture card that will stream it. I chose to go with option number one. I didn't want to run two computers every time I want to stream because I'm going to be streaming quite often. I stream normally about 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time daily, and then of course on the weekends I stream throughout the day too, but I didn't want to have two computers on at all times, so I decided to go with first option. I'm running an i7 9700K with a RTX 2080 8GB video card, and yeah, this has so far been awesome. I haven't had any issues with this setup. No lag. It's been running perfectly. I have 16 gigabytes of DDR4 RAM. But I mean, obviously that setup is not a cheap way to go. But in the long run, oh my gosh, hold on, I was stuck in this slight uphill with this load. I can't get uphill. Wow, I can't even get up this hill in first gear. That's a first. Let's see, how do I do this? Do I need to roll back a little and then try? Anybody behind me right now? Alright, doesn't look like it. Wow, this is a first. You know what, red light or no, I'm gonna get fined for this one. I'm gonna have to take this turn because I can't even get up that slight uphill in first gear with this massive load. Wow. Again, my first time transporting something that's 120,000 pounds, and that's just the cargo, so
Go straight on.
I'm not sure exactly how much weight I'm running all together right now, but just the cargo itself is 120,000 pounds. Car's acting not like it normally does. This Peterbilt again is 600 horsepower, 2,050 pounds of torque. I've never had any trouble with this load. It's the first time. I may have to look into some upgrade options after this one. I'm gonna have to get one of those oversized load signs for the front of my truck too. Let's not run into anybody. Says I'm okay. I see my destination on my navigation now on the right side. Hopefully it's no more uphills from a complete stop.
Get ready to turn right.
I will, and I won't stop.
Turn right.
Alright, dirt road. Any lower gears than this? Where's 8 good? Let's just go slowly in 8th gear. 7th gear? No. Great. Wow. Bad idea. Wow. Wow, even my half clutch won't do anything with this heavy load. Maybe differential lock will help me. Wow. I feel like I need to learn how to drive all over again. So that, I can't jump into second, I can't jump into first. What am I supposed to do? I just try to go all the way in first gear. I guess I can, but if there's any real truckers out there, is that what I'm supposed to do? Make it up? Oh my gosh. I gotta stop trying to go in second. Alright, let's roll back a little more. I guess I'm gonna try to go all the way in first gear. Alright, I'm in second now. Am I gonna make it up? Or am I just kicking third? I don't want to let off the gas because I'm gonna stall again for sure. Yeah, I'm gonna need some repairs on my truck after this run. we go. That slight downhill gave us a little push. Wow. And I thought I was a pretty good driver. I definitely need to work on my heavy machinery transporting skills. I stalled like 10 times on this one run, which I never do. And of course that happens when you're streaming, not when you play offline. Alright, finally destination is here. I'm actually sweating. Wow, that was a tough one. Woo! Finally made it.
You have arrived at your destination. Your route guidance is now.
Where do you want it? Alright, luckily it's not too far. That was a tough one. Alright, score is still okay. We made about 23,005 on this one. I'm not at the next level yet. Alright. I'm gonna have to try another heavy load with some truck upgrades. I need to check out my truck, do some repairs. And I will come back later. Thank you for joining us today. I will be signing off for now, but I will be back again today.